Welcome back here to Mary S. Young Park in West Lynn, just south of Portland, Oregon. You're here with the Portland Touch Super Sixes All-Star Weekend. This is the culmination of a 6-week Rugby Oregon touch program, and these are the best of the teams. We've got the mixed semi-finals coming up, and with me is Antonia McNaughton for this first semi-final between the first place Scorpions Red and the fourth place Hackers Grey. Tony, what's been your impressions of the day so far?
It's been fantastic out here. I've loved watching these people play. Like seeing these teams coming together. I haven't seen them play with their individual geographic teams in their regions, but they've been on fire today. These people out here, intercepts, dives, playing by the rules, listening to the refs. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, you name it, they've got it, don't they? Really, it's amazing the level of talent out here. So this is teams brought together from 5 different locations around Oregon and Southwest Washington. And I've got to say, from what I heard from the coaches, Tony, the selection process was really cutthroat, and they said they've left off a bunch of players that could easily have made these teams. So that's great news.
I heard the same thing, that rosters were far larger than they should have been, and you had to keep cutting them down.
So these semi-finals, so earlier today we've had some pool play. This is mixed touch competition, so men's and women's co-ed. The pool play this morning was very interesting. As Tony alluded to, there was some great skills on exhibition. A lot of really close games too, like lots of two alls and 3 alls and maybe 1 or 2 tries in it. It's impressive.
Yeah, there was a tie game. It made figuring out the rankings just now a little more challenging. First and fourth were clear, but second and third went down to point differential because you're such close games out here.
And really, anything could go here in these semi-finals. So the format here is Super Sixes. So it's only 6-minute halves, and really, you stay in the game and win it at the end. And anyone's game really on these Super Six format, right?
Yeah, anyone's game. It's going to be exciting to watch. We definitely have some stars on each of those teams who stand out, and I'm excited to see what happens out here.
Yeah, absolutely. And so for Scorpions Red, there's a bunch of superstar talent out there. I know I've spent most of my time in the last 6 weeks out with a lot of the women's teams, and there's some absolute superstars out there. Watch for Scorpions Red number 4, Carmen Fiorito. She plays for the Grackles team. She's a winger, got amazing speed. And this morning finished at least 2 or 3 tries that really she had no rights to score. Some of the others, watch for number 6 in the red, Sarah Phillips. She plays at the Raiders team. She's a baller, midfielder, a middle position player that just really has all the skills and will attack from anywhere on the field. Tony, you've been watching these teams. You've obviously seen how they're preparing, and any sort of tips for these teams out there today about how they win these Super Six games?
Well, I was just chatting with a couple folks before when we were figuring out who was up next, and he was saying his favorite team is the team that uses the whole field. So I'm definitely looking for that. I think that spreading out and looking, it's hard to make those long passes, but if you can play on either side of the field and play in the middle and score everywhere, I think that's absolutely how you're going to win these games. Spread them out. It's really fun watching the women's game just now drop down to 3-person in the drop-off, and that's when you really got to use the space, right? But it's not as hard to use it. So I'm excited to see the middles play and set up some of the more link and wing tries.
I've been impressed with that today. It's oftentimes in the mixed play we see a lot of middle play and just finishing on the ends, but these teams have been prepared to spread the ball wide and have a go early out wide, and then see if they can break those defenses down.
Absolutely.
So for Hackers Grey, we've got obviously a bunch of that's a talented team in itself. So that's a combination of guys from the Portland area, and the women's players are coming in from the Willamette Valley, and I was down there a couple of weeks ago and just super impressed with the level of play down there. A couple of folks to watch out for on that team. Number 11, Jaden Kamai-Murray. He's you'll see him in the bucket hat. Anyone who wears a bucket hat is really someone to watch, because you've got to have a bit of skill to back up that that
How do
flair,
they keep
right?
it on? It just comes off.
So Kamai's actually a US junior representative and senior representative for the mixed team at US level. On the women's side, number 6 Peyton Cellarini from Lynn Benton, another speedster on the wing, and her matchup will be absolutely incredible against Carmen Fiorito. Who else you got on there, Tony, that you're looking
I've
out
been
for?
watching today, seeing Hannah Vipperman out there, number 4. She's been playing really well, setting up for other people and also being a finisher out there. I think that's going to be really exciting to watch.
Incredible. Hannah's just got incredible
Yeah.
footwork, so
Oh,
look
yeah.
for that as she's close to the line. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Well, we're probably a couple of minutes away from the start of play. The teams are assembling. The Scorpions red over there warming up. They're coached by Claire Lundy and Nate Murray, and the Hackers grey team is coached by Charles Sanderson with the assistance of Brendan Robinson. So,
And I think stepping in today, also Brenna Intamin-Milligan is helping out with that.
oh, brilliant,
coaching.
awesome,
Yeah,
fantastic. So these teams are definitely got the best of coaching staffs, and I'm really interested to see Kamai Murray up against Nate Murray as a coach.
Oh, yeah.
The family feud.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be exciting. The whole family's out here today. They just had Sherry Lynn helping out with that Tots game, too.
It's so good to see.
And our referees, too, just a shout-out to the referees out here all day taking all these games. We got Karen Carlson out here right now, Nick Cottrell, and Chris from Rugby, Oregon, yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, standard refereeing's been fantastic throughout the 6 weeks, and it's been really great spectacle. And we're about to get started here. Looks like the Scorpions red are going to be going from the left of your screen to the right of the screen. They'll be tapping us off, and the Hackers grey will be defending the right side, headed towards the left. Again, Super Sixes format, 6-minute halves, 2-minute half time. It's fast and furious. Tony, we're about to get started.
Yeah, we are.
Here we go. Great, and Scorpions red taking that tap off and just looking to work through the middles, spreading it wide, just like we talked about. No fear of going wide. We did just have a little bit of a drizzle there just before the game started, so greasy conditions to start off.
Bit of a wet ball when it's on the ground there, so we might see some more turnovers. But look at them playing up the side again there. Hackers grey, rucking up the line.
And that's a ball down, so it's going to turn back over to the Scorpions. Both teams just settling in here to the game. Oh, we got a breakthrough here.
There's that bucket hat again. Bucket hat v. bucket hat. Look at that.
The bucket hat battle. And both of them have lost their hats.
Both of them ended up on the ground.
Geez, I think he might have had that. And he's dropped it. Again, those greasy conditions just causing a bit of havoc down that sideline there. Hackers just looking to work it off their line, move it over towards the sub box and get some fresh legs onto the field.
Still rucking up the side.
A little bit of a nervous start here, Tony.
Yeah, still getting into it. They're still getting into it. Took a little break off,
Fantastic. And the Hackers now working away through the middle, spreading it wide. Again, those greasy conditions. They're going to have to adjust to this. Maybe just play a little bit safer in those early touches and then spread it late in the touch count.
Yeah, absolutely. Play it tight as you get up the field once you're at the line. You can take those bigger risks.
Okay, great stuff. So Lance Occult and number 13 there just taking a ruck and then leaving the field so you can get fresh legs on. They've moved it through the hands. They're out to the winger. Great cover defending touch. They look to the corner
and there it is. That was a nice touch. That was Peyton, as you talked about earlier, number 6 on the Hackers side. But got the try in there.
Got the try, and Hackers go to the lead. So the Scorpions go to the lead. They take a 1-0 advantage. And the Hackers will be looking to strike back straight away.
Starting us off here. Hitting up in the middle of the field a little bit. There's Kamai.
Okay, touch pass called by the referee there, so you cannot pass the ball after you're touched or if it's a penalty to the opposition team. So the Scorpions get the ball back with their 1-0 advantage, looking to consolidate here, working the ball across the field, headed towards their sub-box for fresh legs. Some space down the sideline.
Got some speed there.
Absolutely. Here go the middles again, just stepping their way through traffic. Looking late in the touch count here. It's another player to look out for on that Scorpion side is Melanie Maglanio. But the Hackers have taken over here. Oh, unlucky intercept.
Got an intercept there.
Scorpions on the attack. Look for the width of the field there. And that's a good little...
There's our speedster trying to find space on the
really
sideline there.
Great work and great defense again. They look for the dive. And that's going to be an offside
make it
call.
Onside.
Yeah, so offside there, Tony? Is that the call?
Yeah. So Scorpions stay with the ball here. They have a new reset, the touch count. Gonna get a few tries at the line here, see what happens.
They spread it wide early, just seeing if there's any chinks in that wide defense. But there's a forward pass on that wing, and they turn the ball over with plenty of touches left, and that'll disappoint that Fire Scorpions
That's right.
coaching staff.
But Hackers are back now early in the touch count, going to try to get up the field, make something happen. Here's Kamai with the ball again.
Great work through the midfield there, just getting over the advantage line, allowing those subs to get on. Spreading the ball wide. Nice little trail pass inside. Good cover defense. Some enterprising play here from the Hackers. Late in the touch count, they look wide. And
the ball just jumped from his arms.
I think they're just going to play fifth touch there, Tony.
Yep. That's turnover. 6 touches, turns over the ball to the other team. Scorpions trying to make something happen now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So that's our 30-second heartbeat warning you can hear in the background. So these teams have probably got about 3 touches left. The Hackers will try to get a late try to even this up before half time. Currently 1-0 to the Scorpions. That's good hands out front there.
And they've got the space, they've got the people.
Balls to ground. So just a few seconds left in this half.
Last
This'll
touch.
probably be our last touch. The Scorpions not
trying to keep the ball alive there.
Keep it alive. He gets caught and there's half time. Tony. That is the halftime buzzer and or the halftime whistle, and the Scorpions red team leads the Hackers grey 1-0. Tony, your impressions of that first half?
As you said, it started a little slow. They needed to adjust to the wet conditions on the field out there. But then we got some good play happening back and forth pretty quickly. I'm noticing that a lot of these players, I think, are coming from playing high school rugby full contact, and I think that it shows in how fast they come up to hit those passes, right? They're there every time with like full speed.
Oh, there's
definitely
great running lines and good timing.
Absolutely.
What do you think that Coach Sanderson for the Hackers team will have said at that halftime huddle just to get them back into the game here?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, he's always got something to say. He's always ready to coach and hype the team up. I think he just wants to see them talk to each other and make something happen. I think it gets a little messy sometimes when you don't know what the next play is, but.
So just to keep their composure, they're only 1-0 down. It's not like they've, they're well and truly in this game.
Absolutely.
And they start with the ball in this half. So the Hackers to start with the tap off and looking to utilise this set of 6 and get straight back into the game here. So just working it through the middles to just get up to that line, and they'll be looking to set something up for later in the touch count when they're close to the line. So the Hackers setting up. This touch is a game of pace here. It might look slow to start with, but the acceleration will come, and here it goes. Kamai Murray breaks through the line, looks back inside. He's got the free middle who has scored that try to level it up. So the Hackers strike back straight after half-time. 1-1, Tony.
Beautiful try. He broke through but couldn't put that ball down. Had to wait for somebody else behind him, waiting to see the number on that jersey.
Yeah.
But he hasn't turned around yet. Let's see. There he is, number 12. That looks like that's Louis, representing Lincoln, Louis Morlock.
Fantastic. So the Scorpions now get the tap off. They're going to head down using this this left edge. It's good cover defense to shut that down. Scorpions look back into the middle. There's Sarah Phillips there with the ball. I said she'll be looking to attack from anywhere, and she does on that occasion. And has actually broken through the defense and found the open player.
Wow, look at that.
That's a fantastic bit of work there, and I think that's number 5, Quinn Bevan from the East Side team that's gone in to score that try and make it 2-1 to Scorpions Red over Hackers Grey.
And that's what we're talking about, that middle work. These people are ready to just go for it, dive in there, score when they can.
Unfortunate there from the tap-off that the Hackers have spilt the ball and turned it back over, so the Scorpions get back on attack, and that pass is a little bit of an errant pass and goes to ground. Hackers to take over again, so no damage done. Again, they're just going to slow it down, get their composure, like we talked about after half-time, get in the position they want to be in to attack. But that's a great turn of speed there, and that was
Peyton.
That was Peyton that we were looking at. Told you to keep an eye on Peyton out here. Absolute speedster. He's 12 again.
This is Louis again. Yeah.
breaking through and not quite making through the hole. It's good
Louis
defense
and Kamai in the middle there. It looks like a dangerous pairing.
They set up that middle play again. They'll be looking to go under.
And it looks like he is in.
Fantastic play.
That's a try for number 11, Kamai Murray.
The Hackers striking back. Great little bit of play there. He faked long, and that spread the defense, and that enabled the gap to open up, and he could dive in and score the try.
All right, Scorpions to start this one off now. Again, coming up the middle. And making good yards right away. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh.
In already? No, touch is called first.
Yeah, excellent play, both attack and defense. It's fantastic D. Not sure what's going on here. Yeah, it was just a touch, so it's going to be a roll ball.
Just a little confused about what's happening,
Yep. That was off the back of great yardage by Will Flanagan. And here's the attack's gone out to the wing.
Oh, yeah, that was
and we've got Masaki Stormer from the Renegades scoring in the corner. And that's going to take the Scorpions ahead once again, 3-2 over Hackers Grey.
And that's that using the whole field we were talking about, right? That was a wing try coming off some good middle play to get up to the try line.
Right on. These teams combining well. These are players from all different clubs in their region coming together really nicely in this all-star event. Hackers Grey looking to strike straight back. Defence is staying wary of that combination that's in the middle. It's been dangerous all day so far.
Oh, yeah.
Those wingers staying wide, running lines. Defence so far is up to it. That's a nice little ball.
And again, there we are. Louis in for another try.
There's the try. Hackers come back. Hackers
been
Grey.
Back and forth. We're tied up at 3 now.
Certainly has been. Tied up 3-3 here between Scorpions Red and Hackers Grey. There wouldn't be much time left. It could come down to who has the ball last here, Tony.
Oh, yeah. We're getting close.
these are those pressure moments that we all as players look for. Unfortunately, that ball goes down.
Every pass counts. Look at this.
Hacker's opportunity here, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to have to work yardage game here, try and get off their line and make it really difficult for the Scorpions team to come back and strike at them. And there's the 30-second warning. They may get the last use of the ball here, the Hackers. They need to get in position to be able to strike.
Yeah, if they can keep their possession and keep the flow going, then they might get in here one more time.
Oh, they look down the edges. A good touch there. Coming back.
That's that slippery conditions again that we're looking at.
And that's the 6th touch. So the Scorpions may get 1 or 2 shots here. There's the hooter in the background. This could be the last play. It goes through the link channel and the touch is made. And there is the full-time whistle. We've got a 3-all scoreline between Scorpions Red and Hackers Grey.
So we're going to drop off. It sounds like we're going to drop off straight to 4s.
Great. So just like the Women's All-Star game, Tony, we're in a drop-off again.
We're in a drop-off. So it's, 2 minutes on the clock, sudden death.
And we start with 4, and then after 2 minutes, if the game's still going, we drop down to 3 versus 3.
Yep.
So what's the tactics here in this drop-off game, Tony, for these two teams?
I think they just want to maintain the energy. You're going to put the players on who can start off and just quick subs to get them on there when they get tired.
A little bit more space
and
on the edges, right?
Yeah. Using the space, for sure. You have it now with 2 fewer players. So you want to really spread out and try and make those longer passes. I know we were saying be careful earlier, but I think this is when you got to try it out.
You got to just take the risk now, right? There's nothing to... There's everything to play for. This, these teams are vying for a place in the finals. And like we said at the start, this is 1st versus 4th, and there is nothing between these teams.
Yeah. They met earlier in the day, and Hackers Grey came away with the win. And then Scorpions Red won their 2 other games, so they came out on top. But this is a good matchup right here.
Fantastic matchup, and we've got the Hackers Grey tapping off for the first 2-minute period here.
We got that pairing again, 11 and 12, Kamai and Louie.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic move to the outside.
That's using the space again, right? Really spread out that defense.
Absolutely. It's going to be Hackers Grey is moving back into the middle. They've used the space well, and unfortunately that touch was affected, and then the pass came, so it's a touch and pass turnover. That's a shame there, Tony.
Have a shot now, so if they score, then that's the end of it. Let's see what they can make of this. Using that space, got a little wrap around and back to the Hackers.
Wow.
So they're probably going to look, maybe, oh,
jeez. Teams letting each other off here.
They're excited. They're getting excited. I thought they were going to look to sub there to try and get some fresh legs on the field, but it looks like they are all just really want to play.
And we've got the rain back again, Tony. It's a typical Oregon day with some sunshine, followed by some rain, followed by some overcast. The players will have to be a little bit more wary, but the Scorpions Red down the sideline. Sarah Phillips. And it's going to be a fresh set of 6 here.
It should be. And that rain's really coming down now.
Yep, it's really coming down now, and these players, unfortunately, caught it half there, I think, Tony.
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hackers have another shot. They might look to sub here. They might just be too eager.
Either way, they'll want to at least move forward first and try to get some yardage.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why, because spreading the ball is going to be hard in these conditions, and you probably want to leave that to the late touches.
Adrian, I have a feeling we're going to drop to 3.
We might be going to 3 very soon. And that's a good enterprising play from Scorpions Red. Couldn't finish it, unfortunately. And that's the first 2-minute period, and we have no change to the score. So what's going to happen, Tony, is these two teams will go down to 3 aside, and they'll battle it out until someone scores.
Yep. I'm wondering if the tactic here was was to keep them on the field. I'm not seeing a whole lot of subs.
There hasn't been a lot of changes, but we need to. There's still too many players out there, but from the Scorpions, it looks
we
like.
got
But
Scorpion. Yeah, now we're all set. Making his way up the sideline. That was number 8, Ethan Carlson.
Fantastic run.
And now we got Peyton, Kamai, and Ethan on the field for Hackers.
The other rule here is that you've got to have a mixture of men's and women's players on the field at even in the drop-off. So look for those matchups. And here's one now. Oh,
2 players we've been watching all day. Yeah,
absolutely. The Hackers just looking to spread it wide and see if there's any deficiencies in that wide defense, but there are none right now.
Yep.
So the Hackers, the couple of touches left, gets to the side, looks for that flick pass, but it wasn't there. The support not quite in the position he thought it would be, and ball falls to ground. And the Scorpions will take over.
Now.
One of the keys in this drop-off, Tony, you can tell from these coaches have both put on very fast players in this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
And the Hackers will get it.
Because they have all that space.
Well, here goes the Hackers. They have I think they have got to play through. No, it's a touch. The touch is called. So that's touch number 1.
Yep.
Hackers with a great opportunity here, Tony. 5 touches at the attacking line.
Just need to spread them a little bit more, and they'll be in there.
They're cramped in this corner.
They're getting caught up with having to have a dummy half at every touch.
Yeah.
And not being able to play too fast off of that.
Yeah, and that's caused a bit of a bottleneck there, and we've got a touch pass, so the Scorpions will now have a chance to come away and get it off their end. Oh dear, the ball's gone down again. Folks are getting tired out there, Tony.
They're getting tired. They've been playing a long game today.
Great cover defense there. That was that was Dee Phillips.
Back to the Scorpions. We've been in this same zone for a little while, back and forth.
And we've finally got a sub in this 3-on-3 battle.
Yep.
And can those fresh legs...
That might be it.
Oh, the fresh legs look for the sideline.
Oh, Kamai's got that touch there. Okay, we're going to reset and see.
Great cover defense, and we might get 2 more subs here.
Yep.
We do. No, we get one more.
We got one.
Scorpions here with good attacking position. Couple of touches up their sleeve. They look to get that 3rd sub on. Here it is. Oh, good enterprising play, but the ball goes to ground.
All right, now it's the Hackers' ball, but they've got the whole field to run.
Tony, I can't tell which way this game's going to go. It's been a battle royale.
I can't either. Ref setting the mark for them. Let's see what they can do up the field here.
Hackers working it away from their own line. Here's Peyton.
Let's see what Peyton can make happen here.
Then great defense there.
There you go. Nice buddies.
Yeah, this battle over here with Masaki Stormer is pretty good battle. The speed versus the touch nous.
Yeah.
Masaki comes out on top on that particular battle.
We got a touch pass there, and we got a couple subs Hackers on defense real quick.
Oh.
Trying to get those fresh legs. Maybe they're going to get one more shot at it.
And with drop-off, we don't go any lower than 3 versus 3. We play until there's a score.
This is an exciting game. In the semis, too.
Oh, there's a good touch made. There's just no way through these 2 defenses right now. Scorpions, again, just look to probe that Hackers defense, and the ball's gone down, so Hackers
go again.
Do you think they'll look for the sub box here, Tony? There's some tired legs out there.
You know that Kamai's been on the whole time, but these 2 just came on, and we got number 7 running up the sideline. I think this might be his. Or was that a touch first?
That touch was made.
I think that touch was made. That was number 7, Marari Ulua.
Fantastic touch.
But Hackers still have it. They're going to keep working here. And look wide. And Kamai
was he
for
touched,
a jumping
or did he
dive.
Get over the top?
I don't know. It looks like he got over the top. Nick Cottrell's calling that try. That's Kamai Murray for Hackers Gray. Hackers Gray comes away with the win with 4-3 as that final score after a 3-person drop-off.
Wow, another drop-off. What a sensational game, Tony. 4-3 with probably 4 minutes of 3 versus 3 drop-off there.
Oh, yeah.
Those two teams, incredible battle. Got to
Quite
feel a
an
little
exciting
sorry
game.
for the loser in that situation, but both teams played amazing.
They worked hard. They worked real hard, and they're going to get to play one more time for third place as well.
Absolutely.
Hackers Gray will go on to the final. Up next, looks like we've got Hackers White and Scorpions Black playing for that other place in the final, and the Rains come back as well.
It's a real lottery about what sort of weather we're going to get here. This next game is another absolute battle royale. Second versus third, so nothing again between these two teams. We've been watching them all day, and again, this will be another classic. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another drop off, Tony. I don't want to preempt the result here, but there's every chance of it.
These all-stars are just stars. They're playing really well, and they're putting up a fight. Who do we have to watch here? I know I've got a couple Hackers White players here. Looks like number 7, I know May, representing Chinook, has been out playing touch with us for the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
She's
silky
fast. Yeah,
skills.
nice lines, absolutely. Hackers White are starting us off here.
So you got Hackers White running from left to right in the white shirts, naturally, and Scorpions Black defending that right touch line, that right try line. The rain's really coming down here now, Tony. They're going to have to really be careful and get to that sub box, get out of trouble before they start looking to attack. On the Scorpions Black team, the crew to watch out for, there's a middle pairing that's been just sensational all day. Anna going down the sideline there, great little scoot. But the combination to look out for there is Harry Moore and Liam Herring.
Okay.
Those two have just been lighting up the middles. But right now, the Hackers take over. We've got no score to start with, and the rain is really coming down. And these two teams are having to figure out how to play in these conditions, Tony.
I'm sure it's making communicating hard too. This is loud rain, trying to see who's around you.
Oh, great
trying to hold on to the ball. It looks like that was in.
It's a good little dive.
So that's one for Scorpions Black.
Yes. Did you see who that was, Tony?
You know, that's a good question.
I think it was number 12, Max Donahue, I think, might have scored that one. What a fantastic dive under the defence there.
Yeah.
So Hackers White taking the ball up from the tap off and unfortunately putting the ball down. Handling's become quite challenging out there. So the Scorpions Black takes over, looking to just take a few touches downfield, get into good position and then attack on the back of that. Our commentary booth has been coming down hard, and you can hear the rain on the roof here. Fortunately, it looks like it may have just eased up a little bit, so we might get a little bit more open play now as Hackers White takes over and probably looking to get down the field and maybe get some subs, some fresh legs on the field. Hackers White moving the ball into the midfield here, attacking out of half, laying the ball off, just taking yards, trying to make it difficult.
Using all those players.
Using all those players. Okay, we're towards the end of the touch count. See if the Hackers can put on a little attacking play out here. And we've got a forward pass to finish that set, unfortunately. So Scorpions Black to take the penalty tap and work the ball away from their own try line.
can definitely hear the talk from over here in the commentary booth, hearing them chat with each other, call what play is happening next, encourage people into the passes. It's nice to see that teamwork, even though all these players haven't been on the same team the whole season.
Really good to see some of those combinations forming, right, Tone?
Yeah.
So Hackers White here have a great opportunity to open our scoring. We got 6 touches on the attacking line. And we've got a penalty there for offside, I think, Tony?
Looks like it, yeah.
Great. So a fresh set of 6 coming for the Hackers to see if they can break this strong Scorpions line defense. Spreading it through the hands. Great touch made out by the winger, the Scorpions Black.
Maybe he's going to be in there with the...
Looks like the try's been awarded.
Try has been awarded.
Yes.
That's for Hackers White.
So the Hackers White opens our scoring for this second semi-final. They're 1-0 up over the Scorpions Black.
Scorpions Black scored early on.
Oh, my bad. My apologies.
That was our number 12, right?
That's right. You're right. My apologies. It's 1-1. That's why we have a co-commentator. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, I didn't see the number on that Hackers White player who scored there.
So Scorpions Black looking to hit straight back, but they are over the mark here. Referee calling them over the mark, and the Hackers will take over.
There's been some nice continuous play here, not getting touched, but keeping the ball live for a little while. Get them up the field. They're already across the halfway.
There's no fear spreading the ball wide and seeing what that outside defence is willing to give them. And we've got an offside call here. And we're down into the last 30 seconds. Let's see if one of these teams can take the lead. And that ball to the outside, fantastic pass.
White, that's number 15. It looks like Trenton Goodwin from Chinook.
Oh, fantastic bounce out line and a great pass that beat the winger.
Now they're looking to get a hard stop on defense, not let those Scorpions score again before the half.
So Scorpions, there's the last play of the half. We're going to go to half time. Hackers White leading 2-1 over Scorpions Black. Tony, thoughts on that first half?
Well, it was an exciting first half. Started with that pouring down rain already. Feels like so long ago.
And I've got to say that threw us off a little bit. We were scrambling here in the commentary tent to make sure that we stayed dry.
That things stayed dry, that we were okay. But so I think, for me at least, that feels like need to regain that composure and know that we're okay going in the second half. But it's been exciting play, back and forth, just like the other semi. And I'm excited to see what happens next. As you said, what if we go to another drop-off? I don't know.
Yeah, it's very, very possible. These close, tight games, again, Super 6 format, so it's only 6-minute halves, a minute half time. We're about to get straight back into the action. It is going to be the the Scorpions Black tap-off. Scorpions Black down 1-2 to Hackers White. They'll start with the tap. Let's see if they can get back on the board, Tone. For Scorpions Black fans, look for number 6 out wide here, Hanani DeLima. She's with the Raiders team, has a lovely footwork at the line and a great dive. They may look to utilise that dive towards the end of this set. But right now, the middle's taking it down the field, getting them in position. And you'll see them accelerate into attacking plays here. It's a nice dive, but great touch on the line there.
That was May. Number 1 for Hackers White.
Fantastic defense. And the Hackers getting great yardage.
Yeah. It was our try scorer there, number 10. Izzy Duncan.
Fantastic. And we've got an over-the-mark call, so the Hackers turn the ball over. And the Scorpions will get another shot back down at this attacking line. Some good movement of the ball there out to the sideline. And number 12, Max Donahue, in for his second touchdown of the game, Tony. We've got his locked up score.
One each half so far. Let's see what they can make with it. So score is now tied at 2-2 in this second half. Hackers white, Scorpions black.
Max Donahue having a great game out there. 2 tries. Hackers white tapping off. Moving through the center of the field with some good flow. Trying to get into that attacking position early. Still got touches up their sleeve. They're going to look wide. There's nothing out there. Defense has given them nothing. So they move it back into the middle. I think this is the last touch. So they'll be looking to throw the ball a little bit. The ball goes to the ground. And Scorpions take over, Tony.
Here we are back again. Scorpions making their way up the field. Looks like they're trying to get to the sub box, maybe get a couple people off. But they might just play through.
Yep, Scorpions playing through, and good ball movement on either side of the field and just looking at those edges.
Yep.
They're really attacking, which means they spread the defense, and the defense will have to think about it for the next play, see if they're willing to take. Oh, he almost slips through. Oh, that's a good bit of work there by Vita. Oh, and the ball unfortunately goes to ground. That's a shame. Good enterprising play there by the Scorpions.
And it's back to them again. So let's see what they can make of it this close to the line with a fresh touch count.
Those greasy conditions really starting to... Oh, fantastic
look at that, number
run.
1 right through the defense.
That is a brilliant line from Chloe Barnes, and the pass found her in space, and she runs a great line and scores that try to put the Scorpions up 3-2.
Hackers are going to get this tap now. They're going to try to make something happen, get back at those Scorpions. We're probably about halfway through this. Not much time left in the half.
And the big call from the Scorpions black coaching box is that defense wins games. Indeed it does. And if they can hold out here, it'll take them a long way towards winning this second semi-final. But Hackers white, oh, unfortunately, there was a touch and pass, and so that ball's going to turn over, Tony.
It's back to the Scorpions. These last minutes are what's going to count. We're going to see if they tie it up or if Scorpions are going to come away with the win.
So Scorpions will be looking to move the ball down the field, and we had a ball to ground, and the Hackers will get a great opportunity here to level this game up.
And that ball was lost,
right.
Scorpions get it back. Let's see what they can do with this now.
So Scorpions black, as their box is indicating, they're just asking them to go forward. The touch was called, so we'll have to go back and play it where he was touched.
Looks like we got some tired legs out there. They're ready for those subs. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, but there's just a couple of games to go. This for a place in the final. And unfortunately, that ball's turned over. Was that an over the mark call,
I think it was an incorrect roll ball.
Incorrect roll ball. Thank you.
So Hackers get the possession again. Let's see if they can keep it. Oh, there are again. They're so excited. They know they know it's nearing the end of this game, and I think it's making it hard to maintain possession.
They're also having to look wide on this Scorpions black defense, which has been pretty solid through this game.
And look again, our number 12. They're almost getting in again.
We've got a call for... I think we've got a subbing infraction.
But
we're going to play on. Yeah, a bit of confusion out there, which is unfortunate because we're into the last 30 seconds of the game here.
Right now.
Here's the Hackers' chance. They probably have 1 or 2 touches at most, and they need to score.
Something up the side if they can get someone up there.
There's the hooter.
That's our number 9.
But he goes down the sideline.
Is he going to get there? Or a touch was called.
And a great touch called. And Tony, another classic game with Scorpions black taking that win to get themselves into the final, and they win that game 3-2. Another
That's
great
right.
match.
That's right. All right. So, yeah, Scorpions are going to head on to the final. Our next game is going to be that third place match. It's going to be, again, a Scorpions versus a Hackers. Hackers white versus Scorpions red, playing for third place.
We can't seem to get away from that classic
Score was
matchup.
3-2.
We can't get away from that classic matchup of Scorpions versus Hackers. It's the game to watch, of course. Interesting that we're always getting these Scorpions Hackers matchups.
Makes it real exciting to see the variety out there in each of the games.
We're just gonna